This is the shocking true story of the Harrison family, the faces behind the hit TV show Pawn Stars, now at the center of a scandal that has stunned the world. Corey Harrison, once beloved by millions as the relatable, down-to-earth son of Rick Harrison, has been sentenced to life in prison without parole. The news sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, exposing a hidden criminal empire that thrived behind the polished veneer of reality television. From the glittering lights of Las Vegas to the grim shadows of a courtroom, this story of greed, betrayal, and unimaginable secrets will grip you to your core. At the center of it all, the gold and silver pawn shop. What began as a humble Las Vegas storefront exploded into global fame thanks to Pawn Stars, drawing in viewers with quirky customers, rare artifacts, and the clever banter of the Harrison family. Rick Harrison, the sharp-tongued patriarch, and Corey, the friendly everyman, became household names. They symbolized the American dream, transforming a small business into a multi-million-dollar empire. Corey was the fan favorite, always cracking jokes, bargaining for vintage guitars, making people feel like part of the family. But behind the smiles and reality TV success, a darker reality was quietly unfolding. For years, the pawn shop appeared to be a legitimate business. Collectors came, tourists snapped photos, but behind closed doors, something sinister was happening. It began with unusual financial transactions. The FBI started watching. What they uncovered over the next 16 months would shock even the most seasoned investigators. Money laundering, trafficking of stolen goods, and most horrifying of all, human trafficking. The gold and silver pawn shop wasn't just a store. It was a front, a cover for a sophisticated criminal network operating under everyone's noses. And Corey? He wasn't just involved, he was orchestrating it. Investigators found encrypted messages, damning financial records, and whistleblower testimonies. Corey was working directly with organized crime groups. He funneled illegal money through the shop and moved stolen goods across state lines. But the worst was yet to come. The FBI uncovered evidence linking Corey to human trafficking operations. The pawn shop was allegedly used to process payments tied to the exploitation of women and children. The man who once made audiences laugh had become a key figure in a network profiting from pain and suffering. The final blow came in the summer of 2025. Federal agents stormed Rick Harrison's massive Las Vegas mansion. It was a fortress built from years of fame and fortune. But beneath its foundation, a disturbing truth was buried. Inside a hidden room beneath the wine cellar, agents uncovered mountains of documents, records of secret transactions, connections to arms dealers, and ties to organized crime families across the globe. Millions of dollars, dozens of shell companies, offshore accounts. The empire that once symbolized the American dream had become a machine of corruption. Public admiration turned to disbelief. Fans who had cheered Corey on TV were now reeling, trying to reconcile the funny pawnbroker with the criminal mastermind emerging in court. The trial was a media spectacle. Prosecutors presented mountains of evidence, encrypted texts, paper trails, and chilling testimony from former employees and whistleblowers. They described suspicious cash dealings, undocumented agreements, and Corey's deep coordination with criminal groups, all under the guise of legitimate business. The defense tried to claim Corey was just a pawn in his father's game. But the evidence said otherwise. The courtroom was silent as the jury returned its verdict. Guilty on all counts: money laundering, trafficking in stolen goods, and human trafficking. The judge didn't hesitate. Life in prison. No chance of parole. She declared that Corey's actions had inflicted irreparable harm on innocent victims and shattered the public's trust. Corey, pale and visibly shaken, addressed the court. "I'm sorry for what I've done. I've let everyone down, and I'll carry that regret forever." But his words, though filled with remorse, couldn't erase the pain he'd caused. The fallout was immediate. The Harrison family, once a beacon of hard work and resilience, was now a cautionary tale of how fame can hide the darkest secrets. Rick Harrison watched helplessly as the legacy he built crumbled in real time. Across social media, betrayed fans voiced their outrage. "How could we have been so blind?" one post read, echoing a chorus of disbelief. The gold and silver pawn shop, once a tourist hotspot, now sits under a heavy cloud of suspicion, its future uncertain, its past forever stained. What began as a feel-good show about family, antiques, and quirky deals ended in one of the most disturbing scandals in reality TV history. And while the lights of Las Vegas still shine, the shadow cast by the Harrison scandal will linger, reminding us that behind the smiles and celebrity, the truth can be far darker than fiction.